Interviews don't need to be stressful, like at all. So most of this is actually talking about yourself. Some people don't feel comfortable talking about it or they don't know what to say. And this is why when we look at a good interview, it's really about the structure. Unfortunately, especially on places like YouTube, you'll see lots of stuff where it's like the perfect answer for this question, like questions like what's your greatest weakness, and it's like well you have to turn it into a positive and stuff like that. There's some truth to that, but honestly, with interviews, modern interviews, they don't have much time. A lot of it is also like video recorded. It's brutal. Recruitment right now is it's very automated. So there's a lot of AI being used and so on, which is why you want to kind of get straight to the point, but you also want to expand on your experience. So the way you structure it, and by this what we mean is like the grammar that you use and the kind of the way the phrases you use is more important in many cases. If you have a kind of memorized answer for questions, most interviewers will know that it's like not real, it's not sincere. So it's not a good idea to just memorize answers for a job interview. There are things you can prepare for, like the question, tell me about yourself. They will always ask this, and you can kind of have an answer prepared, but it has to be your own answer. It's got to be real and actually you. You shouldn't just listen to like a YouTube video, oh, that's a great answer, and copy it. However, you can also copy the grammar. That's a good idea. So that's what we're going to look at today. You can use it for everybody. So, in a job interview, question number one, there's points here, guys, and at the end, the top 10 all get a chance to win a free English lesson. Just saying. So, see how well you do. But in a job interview, which tense is the most important? So, the tense is the grammar. So is it present tense? I work with teams. This is present tense. Is it past tense? I worked with teams. Happened in the past. Perfect tense? I have worked with teams. Happened in the past. Connects to the current conversation. Future tense? I will work with teams. It's going to happen in the future. Which of these tenses, the grammar, is the most important to use in a job interview? I love it. Okay, time's running out. Going once, going twice. If you have no idea, take a chance, you know. I won't punish you. Oh, split decisions, guys. But it is, in fact, the perfect tense. So, reason being, the perfect tense is all about connecting the thing you did to this conversation. So when we talk about perfect tense, and it's like, it's a thing that happened in the past, it connects to the present. What it actually means in real life is the things you have experienced are relative or connected to this conversation, in this case, a job interview. So it's very important to use perfect tenses in a job interview, in English obviously, because these are things that you have done. This is your experience. These are things that you have accomplished, completed, and so on. And it connects to the present. Maybe you're still doing it now. Maybe you're not doing it anymore. It doesn't matter. It's just about the fact that I have done this thing, and then the suggestion by bringing it to the interviews, like I could do it again. I could do it for your company. Perfect tense really opens things up, and it means also when we talk about this kind of connection to the present, that's me, that's the job interviewer, that's me kind of looking at what you've said and you're allowing me to connect it to the point. So it's crucial that you use the perfect tense, and that's what we're going to focus on today. But first, an example. So, my company, Mikeco, you will hear more about it later, is looking for a team leader. That's the job. Easy. Team leader. Imagine it's in your field or sector. Which of these is the best answer to the question, tell us about yourself? Which is the best answer to the question, tell us about yourself? A, I led a team on a successful project. B, I have completed many team projects. C, I am a team leader. D, I was leading teams successfully. You might notice there's a bit of grammar happening here. So, my company is looking for a team leader. I ask you the question, tell us about yourself. Which of these answers is the best answer? I've got a lot of answers coming in. I'm going to give you guys just 5 seconds. 5, 4, panic. Press a button. Why is it not working? 3. Oh God. 2. 1. Boom. So, some people paid attention, but Chiller and Raphael, I'm sorry, we need the perfect tense. See? So, I'll explain why. Oh, sorry. There you go. Just so you know, I'm telling the truth. I have completed many team projects is the correct one. So, if we use past tense, I led a team on a successful project. The problem with the past, especially the past simple, is that that's done. That's finished. I did this thing. Okay, great. Can you do it again? Can you do it for my company? It's not clear. So when we use the past, it's like it's back. There's a kind of gap between the two. So that we don't want that. We want to connect the experience to it. So I have completed many team projects. Even if you're not saying I'm a team leader, this is the connection. If you tell me I've done this thing and it's about teams, then that means you must have been a team leader, perhaps. Maybe you weren't, but it's still relative. And it's all connects back to the position. This is how the perfect tense works in real life. I am a team leader is fine. I'm a team leader. But it doesn't tell me anything other than I'm a team leader. So actually, if you're saying I've completed many team projects, this is suggesting that you're a team leader, or at least you've worked in a team, and you've worked on projects, and you've completed them. So actually, this is why it's a better answer. So when we use the simple, it's just simple. And it's usually not great, because with an interview, I'm a team leader, I do this, I work with this, that's that. It's just very, very like robotic. Perfect tense opens things up, it connects things. This is what the grammar does. And I was leading teams successfully again. Very nice, but because this is past tense, this is in the past. It doesn't mean that you're leading teams now. It doesn't suggest that you can lead teams for my company. There's no connection. It's just past. So this is why the perfect tense is very important, guys. There we go. So, let's do a grammar check. Oh yeah. Super magical, super grammar. Big points to be won here, guys. So I'm going to test your knowledge of the perfect tense because it's so important.